Alright. Welcome to Europa Universalis 4. A game I have not played in a hot minute. It is 8:30 in the morning. I have got my coffee. And I just want to relax and play some Europa. Alright. Haven't played in a while, so let's not start with anything too difficult. Something... Let's see if there's any good achievements we can do. How about that? Okay, so if you have never played Europa before, or if you don't even know what Europa is, it's a grand strategy game. It's very complicated, but I've played 720 hours of it, so I'm decent. I'm still not very good. I guess in Europa terms, that's not a long time, but we'll see. I'm definitely weaker at smaller, more complicated countries, but we're going to play something big and strong today, so it'll probably be fine. I usually like to try to go for some of that each run. Hopefully, I plan on... This is not going to be a tutorial or anything, but I plan on explaining what I'm doing, at least enough for you to follow, and you'll probably pick up some tips. Alright. Okay, starting as any European country, conquered Corzon, Uden, Hormuz, and Malacca. It's not too hard. Do we want to be a European country, though? Or do we want to be something more interesting? Let's decide that first. In Asia, I'm terrible at uniting Japan, so we're not going to do that. It'll be me. Just stomp on everyone, bully everyone around me. Unify India might be fun. Let's start in Europe. Let's start vanilla. Alright, so we could be Castile, France, or England. The big three easy countries over here in the west. I'm not going to be Ottomans. They're super OP. Or I could start in Italy. If I'd had any sort of practice recently, I might start as Venice and try to take Constantinople before the Ottomans can get it. But I'll probably just throw myself into a debt spiral if I do that now. Must be France. France is big and strong and OP. Not as OP as the Ottomans, but we can do colonial stuff. We can mess up Germany over here, England. France. I can't spell. Not phrase. There we go. I don't have Big Blue Blob yet. Before 1500. That is hard. You're just super aggro for that. Vienna, Berlin, or Moscow. This sounds fun to go for. Okay, we're going to start as France, and we're going to try to be better than Napoleon. Which means Vienna, Berlin, and Moscow. That would be Vienna, right here. Berlin is here. And Moscow is here. So we basically just need to grow from here to here. Yeah, so we're just going to try to blob, really. Not going to have a strategy beyond that. Iron Man mode so we can get our achievements. Let's get started. Brace. Frass. Frass. Perfect. Alright. Don't need to see that. Okay, how do I play Europa? First I gotta pick some rivals, right? Denmark, England, and Burgundy don't like us. Let's go ahead and take England as a rival. That's easy. That'll give us some benefits for fighting them. The downside is they'll hate us, so you want to avoid making rivals of people you might need to be friendly with in the future. Austria likes us right now, which is not the craziest thing. It happens, I don't know, if I were to guess, maybe 50% of the time. Oh, no, they don't like us. That was their army size. I'm stupid. It's been a long time. They feel exactly 0 about us. Historical rivals. It'd be nice if they were friendly with us. Okay, so some stuff, just some general beginning of the game France stuff. England owns a bunch of our mainland cores. Port Province is a province that we consider part of France. So we definitely want those. They should give us Maine back. They have to make a decision pretty early to give us this back or to go to war with us. And they count as the aggressors. So that's a really hard war for them to win, especially if we have strong allies. Even just alone, they're way stronger than England. And because it's an aggressive war, their allies won't join. So Maine is pretty much ours either way. It's actually better for us if they try to fight us. Game mode seems like it's probably allowed. Let's turn it down a tiny bit. There we go. Okay. Diplomacy. How do we want to set up our diplomacy? Well, Castile likes us. Let's go ahead and take the easy Castile alliance. That's a little cheesy. What difficulty am I on? I didn't even check. Does it say? We might be on normal. Because I feel like if we were on hard, everyone would have a minus 25 because of the difficulty. Oh, we are on hard. Yeah, you can see it right there. Hard, minus 20. Did that used to be 25? Did they reduce that penalty? I don't know. Well, we're never going to be allies with Austria. Minus 2040. Okay, well, that's fine. So there's a chance that Austria become a huge pain in the ass for us because Burgundy here, if they're, I can't remember what triggers it, if it's their air dies or whatever, I forget the conditions, but there's an event that happens pretty frequently where Burgundy gets divided up between me and Austria, which I actually don't like because I can eat Burgundy probably. And I would rather Austria not get all of this shit. It's already going to be hard to deal with. We'll cross that bridge when we get to it. Right now we got to worry about England. Alright. We've got Castile. Aragon likes us. Well, they're not going to like us once we make friends with Castile, which is probably good. So we're just going to try to blob this game. So I just want to expand in every direction without thought for, well, anything else, really. Making 469. What do we got here? National unrest could be useful. We're going to be conquering a lot of stuff very quickly, so people are not going to be super happy. Diplomatic reputation. Probably just go for the military advisor. Early game, try to beat people to the next level of military tech. That'll help us. I forget how France's ruler is. It's pretty good, right? Got 4 mil. Ooh, an extra morale. Sweet. Sorry, what's our focus? We're not going to focus on diplomacy. Okay. So step 1, we're going to take this shit back from England. We don't need to fabricate claims on it to declare war because it's ours, or so we feel. We are going to fabricate claims on Brittany over here because I don't like them. So let's start building a spy network there. Provence is our ally, right? Is there any chance? I think we have their core, so they're not going to be our vassal. I'm sorry, Provence has subjects? When was this a thing? Oh, right, Lorraine. Okay, well, so eventually we want to eat Provence, and Lorraine, but to do that we'd have to break our alliance, and if we break our alliance, other people are going to attack them before we get to, so we'll stay allies, keep them protected. Burgundy's probably a little too strong for us right now, so England's our big target. Savoy might be good. Is Savoy in the Holy Roman Empire? Is the question. Where are my map tabs? Where's the empire? We'll put it here. Boom. Ooh, so all of Savoy is in the empire. That's bad. For now, anyways. Eventually that will not be the case. We could also attack the Pope. That would be not great. I kind of want the Pope to like me, actually. Okay, anyways, we need to set these other 2 rivals and then get started playing. Burgundy, easy choice. Just to be clear, they don't like me, do they? Yeah. Definitely not. Alright, Burgundy. Burgundy? Oh, yeah. And then Denmark. I'm gonna be honest, Denmark, you may hate me, but I don't really feel strongly about you any sort of way. Ooh, you know what? We could do some shenanigans with Scotland, maybe. I think we are protecting them right now. And then let's rival Aragon. Let's see if we can get some Aragonese territory before Castile marry them. Alright, got that sorted out. We got our advisor. I don't want more advisors. Don't want to do anything with estates right now. Not going to build any dudes. We can afford army maintenance, so we are going to tell our armies to drill. Where's drill? They need generals. Oh shit, yeah, we have some good generals. Drill that army. Come hang out here. And we're gonna unpause. Go to speed 3. Castile accepted our alliance. Is there anyone else who wants to ally us? Alright. Provence wants to marry us. Okay. We're not gonna be doing anything to them for a while. Navarra. Let me pause and check this out. They're allied to Castile. They'll ally us. Ooh, and they'll become our vassal. They'll probably become Castile's vassal, but we might be able to beat them to that. Sure. I don't know if that'll pan out or not, but we'll see. Royal marriage. Yes. We are now married to Castile. And Navarra. Perfect. So because the new pope, okay, because we have a royal marriage, they like us more, so we definitely want that. And we also want to send a diplomat to improve relations. And we are a great power, so we have special actions we can do, which we will do in March. Okay, they just gave us Maine. That's unfortunate. Should I drill these guys? I don't want to risk losing this kick-ass general. It's a pretty low chance, so I guess that's fine. Light ships. I forgot to give you a mission. Protect trade and... Oh, none of these are efficient. This Bordeaux. For our transport ships. No, those are light ships. Okay, so we've got 8 transport ships and 2 heavy ships. Those aren't going to do us any good against England, but I have a plan, maybe, that we can enact in the future with those. For now, we're just going to sit tight and see who Brittany allies. Sligo and Utrecht. That's actually maybe very good for me. Sligo is over here somewhere. Right? Am I crazy? Oh, yeah, right here. Okay. Still making 244. Oh, yeah, we can do great power stuff now. Influence Nation, that costs us 4.81. We'll do that. So they like us 20. Basically, they will become our vassal if we can get them to like us. At plus 190. I pointed at my screen like that was going to help. So basically we're racing Castile for them to like us at 190. Right now it's 140. There's some other stuff we can do to raise that faster. Looks like England is doing the same thing to one of the Irish states. So because we're building relations, they'll like us a little bit more each month. I could also give them money. How much would it cost? Oh, that's pretty cheap. I'll give them 25. So now we're at 165. And it's going up by how much each month? $1.32. How do they feel about? Okay, we're beating Castile out so far. So we're waiting for this spy network up here to get to a point where we can fake a claim on one of these provinces and then use that as a justification to go to war. Because you can't just declare war for no reason. Or you can, but it destabilizes your country. Which is worth it sometimes. Right now, not especially. We don't have to play particularly aggressively as France, because we're a lot stronger than most of the countries around us. Certainly no one is going to attack us anytime soon. So it's really just picking our targets and trying to figure out what the fastest path through Europe is and how we're going to deal with the Roman Empire, with the Holy Roman Empire over here. It's pretty much our biggest challenge. And cracking England. We're much stronger than England, and especially as the game goes on, our troops are generally better. But, sure. But it's hard to get troops to England because their fleet will tear ours apart at any stage of the game. It's not worth ever trying to get naval superiority over England, but I have a plan to deal with them in the future. And step one may be this war with Brittany, who is friendly with us because they don't realize that we're about to be huge sharks to them. Alright, what else is going on in the world? Brittany, who are you allied with? Switzerland, right here. Austria likes us for some reason. Oh, it's because we're the enemy of their enemy, Brittany. Or Burgundy, sorry. Oh wow, not only did my general not die, but he got better even. From training troops. You would think that would happen more often, but I think they die quite a bit. We can probably afford another advisor. Let's get this national unrest guy. National decision. What does this do? Missionary strength, institution spread. Don't care. Not going to do that. Let's just disable it. So, to anyone... Oh, our spy network is above 20. So there's basically... This is how I explain Europa to most people. There are about 400 different mechanics in this game. Maybe more, but no individual mechanic is very complicated. So it's just a matter of playing a lot until you know all of them, and then you start to see how they interact. But it's not that complicated, really. They all just contribute to making numbers go up and down, and that's what you care about. And right now, we care about being able to go to war with these people. Wait, why can we already go to war? Oh, no, that's just the war symbol. That's not the Casus Belli symbol. Alright, so we can fabricate a claim on one of these. We probably want to do whichever one has the highest development, which is a general idea of how good the province is. So it's 12, 12, 9, 12, 10. So either of these. So we'll do this one. Nantes. Fabricate a claim on Nantes. Boom. So it reduced our spy network by 20, but now we have a claim. We can stop building the spy network. We have what we want. And as soon as I unpause, you'll see we have this symbol now, which means we have a Casus Belli, which means we can justify war. So they're going to call 2 of their allies in. I'm not worried about it. We can call Provence in, but we have to tell them that we'll give them land. We can lie to them and not give them land, but then they won't trust us, and that word will get out, and other countries will also not trust us, so that's not worth it. We also don't need their help, because I think we can handle these 9,000 dudes. So, to war. Probably shouldn't have been training my troops right up until the 11th hour, because they have very low morale right now. Whoops. That's okay. So every month our troops will get morale back, so I just need to wait about a month. And then with sheer numbers, I can just crush them. Let's go ahead and move in on the territory we want. So they, at the end of this bar here, they're going to capture that province. There you go. Because it doesn't have a fort. It only takes them 1 month to siege it, and it's a guaranteed success. They have a fort on this province, so we have a negative 35% chance of sieging it this month. But every month this timer goes up, and it becomes more likely that we take it. And there's a bunch of modifiers that affect this. Oh my god. Thank you, Jacob. There's a bunch of modifiers that affect this percentage, including our general, who is very good and has siege ability of 3. Alright, we have enough morale. Let's start going. I'm not worried about this. This will recapture itself if it's near one of our forts, which it is not, actually. So it won't recapture itself, but it's also not going to cost us a lot. Basically, you win a war by upping this war score down here to a high enough percentage. It's -2 right now, so technically we're losing. But as we capture territories, especially the one we declared war for, that will start to go up very quickly. Oh, I see. They're trying to run away. I don't know where they're going. There we go. So, I'm not going to get into the details, but this is combat. These are all our troops, and these are all their troops. This stuff doesn't really matter, especially if you're a beginner. Honestly, I would not worry about this. I would just know that every day of fighting is either a shock phase or a fire phase, and different stats have different shock or fire values. If you go in here to our military tab, you can see this general here. Who is this? This is Jean de Dunois, this guy. So he's got 4 fire, 3 shock, so he does a little better on the fire phase. And we have infantry and cavalry. Honestly, at the very beginning of the game, numbers matter more than anything else. Terrain also plays a big difference, but there's no mountainous terrain over here, so we don't have to worry too much about it. And we defeated them so badly, their army is just dead. Normally, your army will retreat to a nearby friendly square if it came for friendly province. Excommunicated the ruler of Florence. Great. So the Pope is not happy with our ally. And let's start sieging their capital. Oh, this is their capital. Let's start sieging this other fort they have. Okay, couple things. This fort has 1,260 people defending it, and we need 3 times that many to siege it. Horses don't count, so we're not going to leave the horses there. We're going to leave a little bit of extra dudes. That should be fine. And we're going to get these guys out of there. Because units that are sieging, this one has been very inefficient, take a little bit of attrition. So 1% casualties each month, basically. So I'm draining people, and that comes out of this pool of manpower for my country I have here. We're France, so we have quite a bit, so it's not a big deal that we're being inefficient right now. Let's get the horses out. Buy horses. Oh, this one only has 764 dudes defending it. So we only need, really, 3. We're going to leave an extra 4th in case disease strikes. And it reduces our number of people. You can see we have basically almost 50. Yep, there we go. So we captured that. Our war score is now 41. We are handily winning. We're going to try to get that. Oh, yeah, you can see I now no longer have enough dudes to siege this. I thought it was only 3. Can I not do math? These are all infantry, right? Okay. Did not know that. Weird. Let's also get my... So I'm doing this to bring the general over, because this general has more siege than this general, so it'll make this 57 go up dramatically once he gets there. Yep, 42 now. I should have read that. Yeah. Who's over here? Oh, right, they're allies. I completely forgot they had allies. Okay, so this is Utrecht. They've come over to help their good friends, Brittany. Which isn't going to go super well for them. So the other general's free now, because I sent my siege general over there. So let's chase down these 7,000 dudes, shall we? Okay, so I was being a little careless there. Luckily, this is farmland, so the terrain's not going to stab us in the back too bad. But we are going to get a crossing penalty because there's a river. But we outnumber them so much, it doesn't really matter. And they're dead. Where is Utrecht? I don't feel like... It's one of those... There's a million dumb little places over here. I know roughly where it is, but I'm just gonna go to diplomacy mode and see what countries are at war with us. Right here. Do I have permission to march my dudes through to there? I do not. So I won't. Okay. Now here's the question. Sligo is at war with me. And Provence and Lorraine. Why? Who are you at war with? Wait, did you join me? What? Oh, they attacked them at the same time as I did. That was stupid. Okay, so they're at war, and they're trying to take the same province I am, but I already control it, so... kind of shit out of luck on that one. Maybe you'll go deal with Utrecht for me. In the meantime, I have 8 transport ships here. So I'm gonna do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Build a little mini army. Take my general and attach them to the ships. And I can't do what I was about to do because Brittany is blockading me. Whoops. They have 8 light ships and 6 transport ships. No, no, no! Don't do that. Whoa, didn't mean to do that. Where are my light ships? Oh, they're here. Well, this is maybe a little risky. Let's not be attached to the transports, actually. So I have 8 transport ships, 2 heavy ships, and 4 light ships. Is 2 heavy ships and 4 light ships stronger than 8 light ships? I don't know. I'm terrible at naval combat. But we're going to find out, because I really want to take these troops and invade Ireland. You'll notice we're losing money. Wars are expensive. We're not losing much money, though. Whoa! Who are you fighting? Where? Wait. Oh, Brittany left with their fucking ships. Well, this is actually going to work out for me, I think. Okay, so we won that, and if we can get over here, we can crush this fleet. Oh, Brittany saw what we were doing, and they tried to retreat. Oh, there's Sligo's fleet. 3 ships. Hey, what's up? Great Irish fleet. Alright. Well, that went pretty well. I have no idea how to judge if naval engagements are going to go well. Where's our little army? Here we go. Go here. Okay, we have captured all of Brittany's territories. We don't want to sit on them for too long, because their provinces are getting messed up while they're occupied, and the people are going to get mad. It's going to get a lot of unrest, which will become our problem if we take those provinces. But let's grab these guys, and let's go to Sligo. Will you let me dock? No, you will not. I'm gonna ask for military access, though. That way I'm not marching troops off the boats directly into their city. Oh, no! No! What? Where did you get those ships? Okay, well, that plan's done. Okay, well, our fleet got pretty messed up. I'm pretty sure we lost some dudes there. Yep, we lost an infantry regiment. Okay, well, you know, these things happen. Well, since we're landlocked, we're not going to get to Sligo. We're not going to march our dudes over here there's just a lot of attrition to get one province. We'll just call this war here then. Let's sue for peace. So, I can demand stuff up to my war score. You can see if I basically try to annex all of them, they will say no, because the peace offer costs 73. The length of war is making it cost more. Basically, we could wear them out and drag the war on to make to reduce that penalty. But there's another reason why we wouldn't want to do this, even if we could, which is aggressive expansion. It's bad. It basically means people around you are angry that you're attacking everyone constantly. And if too many people feel that way, they can form a big coalition and attack you and tear you apart. We're going to try to avoid that. That's going to be our primary bottleneck this campaign, I think. So we're not going to take all of this. What do we want, though? These three? This gets rid of both of their forts, which makes them easy pickings, but that might mean England goes after them. So we could do this and basically lock them. Well, England can attack them anyways because they share an ocean border with them. I don't think they will. I think it's more likely that England guarantees their independence or allies them just to get under my skin. Alright, well, first things first. Give us your money. And pay us 10% of your income for 10 years. And give us these these two. I haven't played in a while. I don't know how aggro I should be going right now. We have the whole game, so we don't need to get too aggro. I really want this fort, though, I think. Nah, whatever. This is fine. Alright, so only 30 aggressive expansion, that's fine. 50 is the magic number that you want to avoid. Cool. So this is going to cost us 104 admin points. I guess I should briefly... these are monarch points. There's admin, diplomacy, and military, and they are very valuable. These matter more than money, really. You spend them to upgrade tech, to do things in treaties, and various other things. For example, we can spend military points to buy new generals. Alright, let's send that demand. They will accept. And boom, these are ours now. And you'll see they are not happy that they're ours. So there's a lot of unrest. They're going to rebel eventually. That's fine, I'm not worried about it. We can put troops there to reduce that slightly. And we need to pay more admin points to make them French corps, which means they're really a part of our country instead of just a territory. All right, what's our next step? If we were to declare war against England, they would bring Portugal, Kildare, I don't know how to say that, Kildare. It's Irish, so it's probably pronounced weird. And Leinster. Man, England is like friends with a bunch of Irish places. That's weird. Castile won't attack England with us, but can we convince them? Actually, yeah. So there's this system called favors that we get over time or for helping Castile in their wars. And once we have 10 of them, it looks like they'll join. So we'll just wait on that one. All right. Let's get my armies reorganized. I'm just gonna group them all into one big army and then split that army in half to get two roughly even sized armies. We have a lot of diplomats that aren't doing anything over here, so even if we don't plan on attacking people soon, we should probably have the option. So let's start fabricating some claims on some people. We never did anything with Aragon, did we? That was a mistake. All right, I think I'm going to call it here this morning. Yeah, I'll do more of this sort of coffee in Europa thing in the future.